They're lining up, obeying Jacob, doing what Jacob told them to do. They're not rebelling against him. Children, obey your parents in the Lord. Verse 7, and he built there an altar and called the place El Bethel, because there God appeared unto him when he fled from the face of his brother. So he built an altar. An altar is a place of remembrance, a place where you remember where you met the Lord, the Most High, where he showed up in your life, and you want to mark this spot, and you worship the Lord. You give thanks and praise and honor. And this is what Jacob did. He built an altar. That's what an altar is. And now you got these 501c3 corporations with these buildings. They call churches. They're just a building, but they call them churches. If you're going to call them anything, they should have been called synagogues. But now they can't call them that. Then you'll figure out who you are. So they call them churches, these buildings. And then they have the nerve to say, okay, this is the altar. Come up to the altar, everybody. That's not an altar. Jacob built an altar. An altar is the place where he met he built an altar where the Lord spoke to him. That's the same thing that Abraham and Isaac did. This is the same thing Jacob is doing. An altar is the place where the Most High met them and talked to them, and they worshiped the Most High. And so they marked it so they can remember where the Most High talked to them, where they were. He called the name of the place El Bethel. He gave it a name so that he could remember the place where he was when the Most High appeared unto him and talked to him, because their God appeared unto him when he fled from the face of his brother. And so this is why it's important to remember what the Most High has done in your life. All those things that he's done, you have to remember that. Those are the altars of your life. When you call on the name of the Most High and say, thank you for all the things that you've done, how you delivered me out of this situation and this situation. That's when you worship the Lord. You're giving thanks for all the things he's done and he's doing in your life. Go back to those altars where the Lord met you. Verse 8,